I'm George Schellinger for the Shark Task Force. If ever there was a Garden of Eden for sharks, it's the Bahamas. Now, a company called Sunco Wholesale Seafood is considering the possibility of shark finning here in the Bahamas. In these crystal clear waters filled with life, Sunco Wholesale Seafood plans to bring death. This is what that death looks like in other places. Piles of slaughtered sharks, the killing power of industrial shark fishing. In the Bahamas, until now, sharks have always been considered a worthless bycatch. But there's a growing demand for shark fin soup in Asia. Shark fins are tasteless and flavored with broth. Shark fins have no nutritional value. Still, it's considered a status symbol, a prestige luxury dish. The Bahamas National Trust already knows the economic power of a live shark, as people from all over the world come here for the possibility of a face-to-face encounter with this critical apex predator. Mary O'Malley and Lupo Dion travel the world to see sharks. The Bahamas has always been their first choice.
It also has a special place in my heart because that's where I met Mary and we fell in love in the Bahamas. So it definitely has a special place in my heart.
We were shocked when we heard that there was an operation considering starting the export of shark fins in the Bahamas. Bahamas is one of the few places in the world where you can actually go and still see healthy shark populations. It's our favorite place to go to dive with sharks. We're actually planning our 4th trip this year to go to the Bahamas to dive with sharks in November. If a shark fin export operation were to take place in the Bahamas, those sharks would be wiped out within a matter of years.
One study indicates that over its lifetime, one live shark in the Bahamas generates $200,000. A sustainable resource of wealth for this island nation. Kill sharks and you kill the resource. Gone forever in a 5-minute meal. The fishery will be temporary. The impact to jobs, tourism, and the ocean will last decades.
Sharks are very important to the reefs, so without the sharks, the reefs are going to suffer. They're not going to be as pretty, they're not going to be as abundant with other fish life and colors. So the sharks are something that we really enjoy to see, but the rest of the reef system will fall. And therefore, if shark fishing is allowed in the Bahamas, I wouldn't want to go back because I'm not going to see the sharks and I'm not going to see the beautiful reefs anymore.
The Bahamas is one of the last strongholds for sharks. In other parts of the world, some populations of these amazing animals have already been decimated by more than 90%.
It could be devastating to the Bahamas. I think that sharks of the Bahamas are a national treasure and actually an international treasure, and the Bahamas should be a shark sanctuary with full legal protection for sharks.
The Shark Task Force implores the government of the Bahamas to protect sharks now and for future generations. We also ask you, our viewers, to please get involved by signing the online petition. You'll find the links you need on thesharktaskforce.com. I'm George Schellinger for the Shark Task Force.